What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I got my Losi 8 here. We got the Dynamite .28 engine, and just want to show you guys the factory settings, tuning. So if you're a nitro engine giving you a hard time, what you want to do is first of all, let's just go with the basics, and then we're gonna go look on the computer. Your gap right here, you should have your gap. And let's power this up. Your gap should be 1 millimeter of opening gap in there, so make sure you measure that or something similar to that. Let's cut this off. So tuning, we got ourselves. Okay, so here's our null meter here. So turning this baby clockwise, you will be leaning it. Turning it counterclockwise, you will be richening it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you the basing settings. So we're gonna close this needle all the way. Let's close this needle right here, so I can't turn it any further. Also, same procedure here. This is your high needle. So let's do this. If you turn this needle clockwise, you will be leaning it. Counterclockwise, you will be richening it. So we're gonna close this needle, and we're gonna turn this engine around. I'm gonna show you one more thing, but we're gonna turn the model around. So we got one more needle that we need to pay attention to, which is right down here, which is right down there. That's the needle for your idle. Your idle is remember the 1 millimeter I showed you guys. And make sure your glow plug is working. So make sure you test your glow plug before anything. Make sure your fuel is primed. So let's go take a look at some settings. So here we are on the website. This is .28 Dynamite engine. Here's our carburetor right here. So over here we got the base settings here. This is when you're breaking the engine. The factory settings should be similar to this. So we got high speed needle 3.5 turns, low speed needle 2 turns, and that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do. So let's go. It's the same procedure if you have a .26 engine. Okay, to start off, we're gonna pull out our glow plug. This is a magnet here, so we're gonna test our glow plug. Really simple. We got this igniter here. Very simple. Don't burn yourself. Don't do crazy things that I do. You see that? Look at that. That glow plug is hot. Since my camera light is on, you can't see it, but right there you go. It's glowing, nice and glowing. So make sure your glow plug is good. I'm gonna just drop this in there so I can put it in later on. So let's start our settings. So we're gonna do this is close, okay? From close, we're gonna start with the high-speed needle here. You can start with either one. Just get it to the basics and then work your way from there. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna turn this. Okay, doing that is a half a turn, so you gotta go all around 360. That's 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3, and then we're gonna do a half a turn. That's it. It's pretty much almost flush, okay, almost. And what we're gonna do is next we're gonna move on to the other needle. Okay, now we're on the opposite side. What you want to do here is you want to turn this 2 turns, okay? So half a turn, 1 whole turn, another half, and 2 turns. So that's it. We just basically did the factory settings over here. From here on, okay, you can do small increment turns, okay? So just test your car. You could do, if you got to pay attention to the smoke, okay? I'm sure you guys seen my videos, other people's videos. So when you're doing turns on this, the biggest mistake a lot of people do is, okay, they want to, the engine cuts off or doesn't start out, or what they want to do is they want to do this. You don't want to do that, okay? What you want to do is you want to do a small turns, okay? Small turns, small turns, small turn. Test and tune, test and tune. We're going to leave it there, okay? And from here on, if you see that your car is not running, you're not getting smoke, or it's running too rich, you want to lean it down a little bit. Or if you think it's already lean, you want to richen it up a bit. So you want to turn those. Same thing here, okay? When the car is idling, when it comes to stop, and you notice the difference, and you want to change any settings, this is the needle you would do on a low speed when your car is idling. So this is the needle you want to play with, okay? Another thing, a big factor plays here is temperature of your block, okay? you need to pay attention to the temperature of the block. So a lot of the engines are made to depend on your heat sink on the engine on the model. I would consider running these engines on most nitro engines, not all, it varies. Climate matters where you at, so pay attention to your temperature. Have your temperature gun ready, and 200, 30, 20, 30, 200 is a good number. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to the temperature of your engine. Um, if it's too hot, you want to richen it up a bit. You could turn this needle. You also could turn this needle a bit counterclockwise to richen it up. If it's too low and you want to change it back, you just turn it other way around and the other way around. Simple as that. So whatever engine you got, make sure you find your base settings, factory settings, and work your way from there. Usually these settings are from the factories are like a little bit rich, so you might see a lot of smoke coming out through here, and that's another thing you need to pay attention. Sound, smoke, temperature are the three things that you need to check, and if you get those, you should be good. Anyway, guys,